Hi everyone, Sue from Mixed Media Craft Time. I thought I would come on just briefly today just to show you a journal that I have been working on it was a hardback book and it did have a spine, but the spine was only about a centimetre wide, so it was only a very thin book. So what I've done is I've added a spine to it to make it thicker, because what I wanted it for is, I'm not sure if you can read that, it says an inspiration journal. And basically it's to put all the different ideas that I come across while watching other people's YouTube videos, and also then I can actually write down whose idea it was, so that when I use it in any of my journals or any of the work I do, I can actually acknowledge whose it was, because I do have a lot of trouble remembering where I've seen a particular idea, because I do watch quite a lot of videos. So I thought it'd be a great idea to actually have an example of what it is, so that I can remember to use it, and also who was the person that I saw do it. So what I did, as I said, it was a hardback book and a tiny spine, which was too small. So I added some cardboard to make a wider spine. And I've just wrapped it in, this was actually a placemat, but it did get a little bit stained. You can still see a little bit of the staining there. I covered up the worst bit with that, but I thought it kind of looked a bit rustic, so I thought I'd leave it. I did put a bit of fabric here to make the spine, to cover the spine. That's just embroidery thread, and I've used a little bit of trim just to edge it. And inside, I've just wrapped it over the top. I couldn't put it underneath the paper because it was basically too thick, and it just stood out too much. So I thought, it doesn't matter, it's only for me anyway. So I've just put the placemat over the top, and that's just scrapbooking paper. And what I've got is, I've used mostly scrapbooking paper. There are a couple of other pages, as you'll see. The reason I use scrapbooking paper is because I've gone for the thicker paper. Because I'm sticking a lot of things in, I wanted to make sure that the pages were sturdy enough to hold what I stick in. So basically there are 3 signatures, and I think from memory there were, I think about 10 pages to each signature. So I'll quickly flick through maybe the first signature, because I have started to put some ideas in. So basically this is what I've decided to do. I've got an example of what it is, and I've written down what I call the title of it, a brief description of how it was made, and then who to give credit to. So in this case it was Gayle Agostinelli on her reimagined, I think it is, Scraps Book Pages Part 1. And she also credited Rachel from Roxy Creations and Sarah from the Mushroom Market as well. So I know who I saw, and then maybe who else has done it as well. This one, again, same thing. This one I've glued down. It's at the moment, Gayle's working through a lot of different tags and things using book pages. So they're all pretty much book pages. This one, again, this is a cute one with a little pocket here. I'm not going to go through too much description of them all, but you'll see them as I go. This page I'm leaving for just some little embellishments. I've made a couple, and I'll just put some examples on there. Some banners, which are a cute idea. You could also do those out of scrapbooking paper. This one is, I might just see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that might be a bit too much. Sorry. There we go. So this one is a torn corner. So you've got a pocket there and a pocket there. What I might do is just borrow this. So yeah, as you've got a pocket, and I guess you could also, instead of having the pocket there, you could have a side tuck as well. This one is a double coin pocket. You've got the top, the bottom. Very cute. Very simple. 1 page, I think that one was. And just fold it over. This one, which I've seen a few people do, several different pockets, and I think I've done a few myself. This one is a little pocket with the closure. This one's a bit tight for this tag, but that's that one, and that's sewn around the edge. A lot of them are sewn around the edge, not all of them, but a lot of them. I do like the sewing around the edges. This one's what I call the fore pocket. You've got the top, or you could have a side. You've got that one there, you've got this one here, and I put a little bit of embellishment. This one here, a little pocket envelope. I think that might be it. Yep. So the rest is just simply coffee stained scrapbook paper, or in that case this one was just normal A4 photocopy paper, although I think it might be slightly thicker. Yep. And this one, this is a craft cardboard, and I've glued, this is the center of the signature, and I've just glued the sides so that it's a pocket, so in case there's anything I want to pop in. So just a repeat of that one. Oh, there is some music paper as well, which you would have saw. And this one, just again, similar sort of thing, pretty much a repeat except the papers are different. So just an assortment of scrapbooking paper, again, the pocket, just the same sort of thing. Pretty sure you've all seen scrapbooking paper before. And the third signature. Again, same sort of thing. And again, pocket in the middle. And as I said, I deliberately used the thicker paper so that there's a bit more weight to the paper to hold what I put in there. And I have tried to leave it as quite the spine a lot wider so that when it does bulk out, it won't be too thick when it's finished. So there's plenty of room for ideas. So whenever I come across something that from now on that I really, really like and that I'll probably use, I will pop it in here. The actual idea also came from Gayle. She has a smaller one, I think, that she does, but I thought it was a brilliant idea. And as I said, because I do have trouble remembering who I've seen it from, I thought it would be a great idea to keep a record of that as well. So yeah, that's my inspirations journal. Now, just before I go, one thing I would like to show you is this little quilt that I picked up. I think it's more of a table runner. I picked it up for, it was $2 at the Salvo store, except it was 50% off that day, so I actually got it for $1. Now this is the back, which I've used because it's plain and it didn't clash, but, oops, let's see if I can turn it the right way. This is the front design. So it's got some little sheep on here and some quite nice colours. So I thought I might cut it up and use it for some covers for some journals. So let me know what you think. I've never used anything like this before. So if you have any hints or tips on how to do it, because it is quite thick, please let me know. But I think it will make a nice cover. It's sort of nice colours, soft colours, and the little sheep's kind of cute as well. So let me know what you think. Any advice will be gratefully accepted. I've never used anything like this before, so it would be good if you have some advice. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.